Happy Thursday. How much time are you applying to positive think every day? And this was something that it took me quite a while to delve into, and the reason why is because one can feel a little, egotistical or self-centered by doing this, but in all reality, no one is going to stroke our ego for us, or most of the time, no one's going to stroke our ego for us. I could count on one hand how many of my so-called friends have actually said, hey, you're doing a good job at this, or hey, I like that you do this, or, giving me some kind of compliment. I'm always willing to give my friends compliments because that's just who I am. But that spawns also from, as I've said before, humility, confidence. I understand that we're all in this together. We all need each other. I don't feel like I should or would or could prosper without the help of my peers, without the help of the few people that I, want around me. Because remember, once again, I don't do many peers. I don't like peers. I like having people around me that are doing better than me so I can learn from them. I want constant wisdom. I don't want to engage in, with people that are worried about other people and thinking about other, things like that. I want to deal with people on a daily basis that are, crafting ideas, being creative, enhancing their mindset, enhancing their capability. We don't have time to worry about other people. Unless it's your kid or, parents or something like that, or brother or sister, and you're trying to help these people, not put them down or, or stress about what they may not be doing. We don't have time for that. Life's too short for those kind of games. So, you are going to have to be your own cheerleader. You're going to have to be the person that gives you that power up, like Super Mario Brothers. You're gonna have to go out there and grab those mushrooms, because no one's gonna do it for you. You can't have high expectations from people. Don't carry the expectations. If people deliver on their, because of their default personality, and they make you feel warm and fuzzy inside, and they make you feel appreciated, then great. But you shouldn't expect these people to do that for you. You have to sit down with that paper every day and apply those thoughts. What am I doing good? Everything shouldn't always be about what am I doing wrong. What am I doing good? How am I helping people? How am I increasing my value, my positive value to society on a daily basis? How am I helping others? Why is it that someone's going to look at me and look at my face and see me smiling and know that I'm genuine? Why is it that someone's going to look at my life and be inspired to do something great in their own life? These are the kind of things you have to ask yourself, and then write these things down on a daily basis, because those are the things that make you feel like you are moving forward. You can build actionable steps off of that analysis alone. You don't even need to go into all these like scientific and all this other stuff. You can do that if you want to be on the next level of compartmentalizing and strategizing and really like laying out your life plan, as far as your strategy is concerned. And you will get to that point one day. But in the beginning, when you're doing the elementary level of planning and action step building, and you're really trying to, bubble up ideas and bubble up your creativity within your mind and get a grasp of what it is that you're doing right that you could build off of. And if you want to look up the terminology for this, I actually study a lot of business, so you can study up on appreciative inquiry, and you can look at the process of appreciative inquiry, and you can apply those same processes to your own life. Why we don't have to look at what we're doing wrong all the time. Appreciative inquiry says, let's look at what's going well. Let's look at what dreams we have. What advancements can we make through looking at the things that we enjoy doing on a daily basis? Do you enjoy helping others? Great. How can you help more people? How can you improve the quality of your help to the people that you already are helping? That in turn is going to give you more tools. That in turn is going to give you more capability, increasing your value. So, you know, I say for me, you don't have to do it if you don't want to. That's on you. Even speaking to my son, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. I think you should, and I will always think you should, just like I tell you now every day. We got to help people. We got to help people, son. But, you know, for me, it's about analyzing my positive value. You know, it ain't about what I did wrong or what I'm doing wrong now. That's what I have mentors for. My mentors who are wiser than me, who have more life understanding than me, I go to them for analysis. But for me, I analyze what I'm doing right, and I try and brainstorm every day on paper. You know, how can I make this better? You know, how can I make these videos better? You know, I don't want to be a professional vlog person, but you know, the more that I do this, the more fun it becomes, and the more I say, well, you know, hey, you know, I have all these other things going on, but you know, as this becomes easier, it won't take that many brain cells for me to look at, you know, some other person's videos and see, oh, that's a nice little idea, or that's a nice little way that they clip the video, or whatever. If I want to go into the, you know, building the structure of the editing quality and whatnot. But you know, it all goes back to where this started. These videos only are being made on a daily basis because of my child. That's it. You know, if I didn't have my child and I didn't look at, you know, this is a way for me to kind of get my ideas out to, you know, to expose more ideas to him, you know, as he goes through life, I wouldn't have the fuel to get me in the to use my energy on a daily basis, because there's days where I don't feel like doing this. But it's that, and it's also this whole idea of, hey, you know, what can I do to help people? What can I do to actually strive to be a good person? How can I increase my ability to be a better person every day? Because we don't have forever, folks. You know, when you're on your deathbed, you know, and that's my thing. When I'm on my deathbed, I want to feel like, man, did you give back? Did you, you know, do you feel good about what you were doing yesterday? Do you feel good about what your mindset was when you woke up this morning? When you woke up this morning, were you thinking about, hey, you know, I'm excited to attack the day because I'm going to go help people today. And not for money. I'm not going to, you know, say, you know, be like, you know, others and, you know, people that are like, oh, I'm helping people, but I'm receiving something in return. If you're not receiving, you know, goodwill from man, if you're not receiving, you know, a good feeling, a good warm-hearted feeling of what it is that you're doing, then you need to ask yourself very, you know, in a very detailed manner to explain back to yourself why it is that you're really doing this. Because if you're doing it to pay your bills, then I don't know, you know, that wouldn't sit well with me, because there's plenty of other things that you could do to pay your bills and be a good person, you know. But being a good person should just be something that gives back to your life, to who you are, your, you know, to give back to your willpower, your discipline, your why am I doing this in my life. Simon Sinek, Start With Why. That's another good book. You know, it may be kind of businessy, but at the same time, if you're a thinker, if you're a critical thinker, and you can take one thing and transition a thought to or idea to another part of your life and strategize and use your mind to calculate how these applications can work in my personal life, the book will do you it will do you great benefit. Okay, so think every day about how you can increase your worth, value, positive value. Think of every day, how can you help people in a better way, in a more efficient way? How can you help more people? You know, how can you inspire others through your actions, not by telling them, but through your actions? How can you inspire other people to, you know, to want to go out and help others, you know, because they're being helped by you? You know, it all like continues down like dominoes. I help this person, domino effect. They're helping this person, they're helping this person, they're helping this person. It's called humanity. Happy Thursday.